Welcome to the Crimson Engine. My name is 𝙑𝙃𝙄𝙎. Today we are talking about how to achieve great sound for your independent feature film without spending tens of thousands of dollars. So what independent film lacks in budget, it makes up for in opportunity. You'll almost always get the department heads or key crew positions willing to come from the commercial world or the TV world in order to get the chance to work on a feature film. So your DP who might make $5,000 a day on commercials will work for $100 or $200 a day on your feature, because really it's not about the money, it's about the opportunity to shoot a feature film, which is a much bigger canvas than a 30-second commercial for cars or deodorant. There's much more creative scope, there's much more opportunity, and a feature film is something that opens a lot of doors in most people's careers. This is true for your art department, it's true for your props, it's true for so many parts of the film. The exception really is sound and the sound mixer. These people are already working on a variety of different projects, and they don't really want to take a massive pay cut in order to do a feature film. For them, it's just longer hours and longer days. So a lot of the time you have to pay them their rate. What is the rate for a professional sound mixer? Well, depending on where you live, it's usually between $500 and $800 a day. Then on top of that, you're paying another $300 to $500 for their gear. So you're looking at $1,000 to $1,400 a day for a sound mixer. Over 18 days, that was almost more money than the rest of the crew combined. Working on a film set is already their day job, and they don't really want to take a big pay cut in order to make your movie sound better. Why is the gear so expensive? It's because most sound mixers invest in the best gear that they can afford, something that is used on a big $20 or $100 million feature film, like $1,800 boom mics, $1,000 labs, and half a dozen of them. You need to rent this whole kit, even though you're probably only using a couple of pieces of it. Does the sound of a $250,000 film need to be the same as the sound of a $200 million film? Probably not. It only needs to be good enough to be heard clearly and to tell the story. Sound mixers and audiophiles in general often tell you that they can hear the difference between a $3,000 and $300 mic. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I have to say that I can't, even on my really beautiful professional monitors. Consider that a lot of movies made in the 60s and 70s used microphones that would be considered junk in today's standards, but actually stand up really, really well. I always think of Robert Johnson, who recorded probably the most influential blues album of all time on a $5 guitar and a $2 microphone. So we invested in a Saramonic Songbird T3 boom mic and a Saramonic dual lav kit. Total cost was under $1,000. We also invested in a Sound Devices MixPre 3 version 2 sound recorder that records in 32-bit audio. 32-bit floating point audio means that it's pretty much irrelevant what level the audio is recorded at. It can't peak and it can't be silent. You can always just turn up or turn down your audio in post, so you're able to do a big part of the sound mixer's job in post-production. We then hired someone who had no experience as a sound mixer, but had the right attention to detail. He was able to learn pretty quickly how to keep the boom out of the shot, how to mic the actors, and basically how to get the most out of the gear that we had. We did get some booms in the shot, but we're able to edit them out pretty easily in post-production. And the audio that we got from this setup sounded amazing. In the 7 days that we shot, we were able to get 45 minutes of the film in the can. The audio sounds much better than I had ever dreamed of, and all for cost than less of a single day of a professional sound mixer. The Saramonic gear performed really well, even when it got a little bit wet, even when we were running around from location to location, even inside moving cars. I really think the game has changed as far as audio goes. With new mic technologies and the 32 floating point audio, you really can get outstanding audio for a fraction of the price. Is this going to transform how Hollywood records audio? Not at all. They are still going to stick with the tools that they know work, because for them, money's no object. But for independent feature films and stories like ours, it allows us to capture really great sound at a fraction of the cost. Links to these products are in the description. I also have a review of the individual mics in other videos. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.